Hello, and welcome to another update video on AVAX. Yeah, here on the AVAX chart, we are currently in the correction we wanted to see. This wave 2 correction could also be a B wave, but the move up after the April low that ended around the 12th of May looks a bit like a 5-wave advance. It's probably only a diagonal pattern, but it can be considered a 5-wave move up. It's not the cleanest one. Don't like how it looks, but it's still possible 5-wave move. So we're currently likely in a correction. I mean, Elliott wave teaches us the rules of market structure that after a 5-wave advance, which indicates an uptrend is unfolding, the pullback afterwards should be a 3-wave move, can form a higher low, and ideally in these corrections, in these pullbacks, the price should, usually, I mean, there's like a guideline, right? In a wave 2, the wave 2 tends to finish in the area of a wave 4 of 1 lesser degree. That's, again, it's more a guideline. That would be around $19 to $20. Doesn't have to be exact in that area, but we could argue that there's likely going to be some support in that region because, first of all, we have a very, very important Fibonacci level at $18.46. That's the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement, you could say the most important, one of the most important ones, in our Fibonacci ladder here. In addition to that, pretty much exactly where that is, we also have the swing low from the 16th of April. And also just above at around $19, this wave 4 low. So there's kind of a bit of a cluster of support, which is located in that area. Okay, I mean, we also have to pay attention to all these levels. There are 4. Well, the first one is broken already, but the price reacted already here. An A wave often reacts to the 38.2 retracement. Again, not always. It's all about probabilities. That happened on the 19th of May. Price rallied in what would be the B wave. We talked about that already. You know, if you watched the last video, then you're aware of that. You also know that after the B wave bounce, typically a C wave down is going to follow. That happens. I mean, I think I only talked about this chart like a couple of days ago. And the idea was that this might be a wave 2 top. So a strong sell-off in a third wave is normally not a surprise. Because if a third wave is kind of announced, or at least the potential is there, let's say it's probable, it's clear that a third wave should be quite rapid. It's normally quite rapid, fast, momentum is high. In this case, obviously to the downside, because a third wave is based on market sentiment. You know, it's just the most, the most impulsive, you could say, wave in a 5-wave move. And the move down here in wave C is obviously in 5 waves. Every C wave is a 5-wave pattern. So I told you about the next support levels. I mean, ideally that third wave should extend a little lower, probably into this area between 1846 and 1982. But then I have to say, based on the wave structure, another lower high and another lower low seems likely, because a C wave typically would have 5 waves. So yeah, I mean, this can be the wave 1, this can be the wave 2, but the third wave is not really long enough. Normally what we say is a third wave should get to the 138% extension. Interesting is that this is exactly at 1940, so it's in that area I just mentioned. Yeah, pretty much exactly where that wave 4 is, but again, that would only be 3 waves down in a C wave. We want to have 5. And once we then have a lower, in place, we will pay attention to reversal signals, and the move up could then send us towards $33.91, which is let's say one of the main resistances above. Yeah, so the idea is we form this correction, find support ideally here. Important is that the bulls turn up before we break below $16.67, because this would be our main support level. So as long as the bulls hold that level, a rally higher would be expected. Yeah, and then we have a nice ABC. If something more bullish plays out, fair enough, even better, but can't promise that at this point. For now, I'm watching for 3 waves up, and we're now in the correction of the B wave. But whether it's the blue count, an ABC structure, or the yellow count, which might be more bullish, short term it doesn't matter. The setup is the same. The support area is shared. So yeah, that's the update on AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button. Leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.